Strike taken up in the zone.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
1-1, here it is. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. Torres at the bag. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Comes set and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and third, one away. Left side, but well fouled. Curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. He'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to hit, Brandon Lau. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do when the base is loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
That brings up Wander Franco. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready on 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the Bronx after this. Aaron Hicks stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
What's so frustrating as a pitcher, you make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
New ball. No
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at the solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hicks stands at first with 1 out.
That's the ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Jonathan Loizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
From the stretch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz down the first baseline. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Austin.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Torres has it. Bare-handed for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still down 5-3. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 34, J.P. Fireisen.
Bottom of inning.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch.
Hey!
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And it's now 6-3.
Crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the eighth. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Arozarena is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to dig in, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side, and it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And he fouls this one off. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out last time up. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball, that's inside.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And they'll go the short way to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. New York leads it 6-3. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54. Aroldis.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Joey Wendell. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It was a base hit last time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. A 1-0 delivery. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Chapman ready, the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hicks is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Next to hit is Kevin Kiermaier, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1.
Down 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch.
No, inside.
Rosarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
6-3 the final score today. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.